take it back down to March with the next three-game prayer.
Father, we thank you so much for this evening. This opportunity to have fellowship, watch the event, opportunity to have praises. Father, we ask you to bless you guys. We ask you to bless it all. Thank you for the spirit, not to be blessed. Father, we thank you for Jesus Christ. Lord God, we bless him. We thank you for him.
Fans, at this time, I ask you please rise, gentlemen, and leave your hats. Promise honor America on this Independence Day, here to sing tonight's national anthem. University of Houston Victoria senior Cassie Cameron, a double major in history and psychology. She was also the first person to publicly perform UHB's new school song, For the All Water was revealed in May.
No promises, but I'll help. No rag.
Starting pitcher. On the home team tonight for the Victoria Generals, Riverside
Thank you.
We're here live in Victoria as we are about to begin the TCL All-Star Game between Team Red and Team Blue. Pitching tonight for the hometown Team Blue will be Gabe Sekira from the Victoria Generals. First batter up here for Team Red will be Cole Coker from the Brazos Valley Bombers. First pitch on the way to Coker is going to be fouled back to start the game for strike one. So once again, that's Gabe Sekura on the mound for Team Blue. As the 0-1 pitch from Sekura is going to be off speed. Ball in there for strike two. Cole Coker, the batter from the Brazos Valley Bombers. 0-2 count. It's going to be fouled off to the left side to stay alive. Ben Rowden will be on deck from the Texas Marshals. Rhett McCall will be in the hole. 0-2 pitch from Sekura is going to be down and away for ball one. So 1-2 count here to the left fielder Cole Coker. 1-2 pitch on the way. It's going to be down and away in there for strike three. And Gabe Sekura strikes out Cole Coker here to start the TCL All-Star Game. So the designated hitter Ben Rowden from the Texas Marshals will be up here with one out. First pitch on the way from Sekura is going to be down and away for ball one. Rhett McCall from the Cane Cutters on deck as the 1-0 pitch is going to be in there for strike one. One count here as that one's going to be grounded past the second baseman Xavier Moore. And Team Blue will have a runner on first base with one out. So the catcher, Rhett McCall from the Acadiana Cane Cutters, will be the batter up with a runner on first base and one out here in the top of the first. Robin Adamas from the Brazos Valley Bombers will be on deck as the first pitch off speed pitch is going to be outside for ball one. So 1-0 count here to Rhett McCall as the runner is going to take off for second. Throw down is going to be in time to get the runner out at second for the second out of the inning. So nice throw down to second from Texarkana Twins catcher Colton Kessler. Nice catch there by second baseman Texas Marshal Xavier Moore for the tagout. Count moves to 1-1 here to Team Blue catcher Rhett McCall. McCall is going to foul that one back off the umpire's knee for strike two. So 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Gabe Sekura, the Victoria General pitcher, on the mound as the 1-2 pitch is going to be hit up the middle at Sekura, and it's going to bounce off him for a base hit. So a line drive up the middle from Rhett McCall goes off the side of Gabe Sekura. He looks to be all right. And Team Blue now with a runner on first base with 2 outs. So after the base hit by McCall, the next batter up will be the third baseman, Robin Adamas from the Brazos Valley Bombers. 2 outs for runner on first. First pitch from Adamas is going to be swung on and missed for strike one. Casey Danley will be on deck from the Brazos Valley Bombers. 0-1 pitch to Adamas. It's going to be down and away for ball one. So Rhett McCall, the runner on first base for Team Red. As that pitch from Adamas is going to be fouled back to make the count 1-2. Your infield tonight for Team Red: first baseman Thomas Jeffries, second baseman Xavier Moore, third baseman Michael Slayton, and shortstop Dylan Ditzenberger. As Adames is going to hit this one into right field, and the right fielder Zach Howard is not going to be able to make the catch, and Team Red is going to give up a run to Team Blue here in the top of the first inning. So the right fielder Zach Howard could not make the catch out in right field, and just like that, Team Blue will get a runner on second base with the Adames double and a run on the board. The next batter up will be Casey Danley from the Brazos Valley Bombers. Runner on second, 2 outs. First pitch from Sakura is going to be down and away for ball 1. So Team Blue gets a run on the error by Howard in right field. Now with Adames on second. 1-0 pitch from Sakura. It's going to be outside for ball 2. Once again, Team Blue, the away team, Team Red, the home team. Team Red is the team consisting of the hometown Victoria Generals. As a 2-0 pitch from Sakura is going to be foul tipped back for strike 1. So 2-1 pitch coming from Sakura is going to be in there for strike 2. Chandler Morris, the Acadiana cane cutter, will be on deck. Casey Danley, the batter from the Bombers. 2-2 pitch is going to be fouled to the right. So a 2-2 count here to the right fielder Casey Danley. Robin Adames on second. Pitch from Sakura is going to be swung on and missed for strike 3. And Casey Danley will go down swinging here in the top of the first inning. But Team Blue gets a run on the board to take the lead 1-0. We're going to step aside. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the TCL All-Star Game here on the Victoria Generals YouTube page. Back here in Victoria, we head to the bottom of the first inning here in Victoria, Texas for the TCL All-Star Game. On the mound tonight for Team Blue will be Brady Batten from the Brazos Valley Bombers. First batter up here for Team Red will be Victoria General lefty Michael Williams. As the first pitch to Williams is going to be outside for ball one. So once again, that's Brady Batten on the mound from the Bombers. As the 1-0 pitch from Batten is going to be in there for ball two. Michael Williams playing for the hometown Victoria Generals team as he fouls out one back for strike one. Thomas Jeffries from the Generals will be on deck with Dylan Ditzenberger in the hole. Michael Williams playing center field tonight as that one's going to be hit up to the second baseman. Throw over to first for the first out. Nice scoop for out number one. So after the Michael Williams ground out, Thomas Jeffries will be the next batter up. As the first pitch to Jeffries is going to be grounded over to Sepulveda at shortstop for out number two. So nice scoop there by Bomber shortstop Sepulveda. And the next batter up here for Team Red will be Dylan Ditzenberger. First pitch to Ditzenberger is going to be outside for ball one. Second pitch on the way to Ditzenberger is going to be high and away for ball two. So 2-0 count from Batten to Ditzenberger. That one's going to be fouled back into the netting for strike one. 2-1 count to Ditzenberger. Big swing and a miss. And the count's going to even up at 2. Two count here to Dylan Ditzenberger. Foul ball. Two pitch coming from Brady Batten. It's going to be hit over to the right side to the second baseman. Scoop over to first for the third out of the inning. So we head to the second inning here with Team Blue leading Team Red 1-0. We're going to step aside. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the TCL All-Star Game. Back here in Victoria with the TCL All-Star Game as we head to the top of the second inning. as Team Blue leads Team Red 1-0. First batter up here for Team Blue will be the shortstop Chandler Morris. Christian Sepulveda from the Bombers will be on deck. As the first pitch to Morris is going to be in there, swung on and missed for strike one. Chandler Morris playing for the Cane Cutters this year as he hits that one into left field. And the left fielder, Luis Vargas, is not going to be able to run under it. And Morris is going to head to second with a double here to start the top of the second inning. So the shortstop, Chandler Morris from the Cane Cutters, on with a double. And the next batter up will be Christian Sepulveda from the Brazos Valley Bombers. Sepulveda winning the home run derby earlier here at Riverside Stadium, beating Michael Slayton in the championship round. First pitch on the way is going to be hit up the middle for a base hit, and the runner is going to be held at third. But Team Blue is cooking here with runners on first and third and nobody out after the Christian Sepulveda base hit. So the next batter up here for Team Blue will be Alex Nielsen from the Brazos Valley Bombers. Runners on first and third for Nielsen. Nobody out. First pitch on the way from Sakura is going to be fouled back for strike one. Sepulveda was looking to steal. So an 0-1 count here to Alex Nielsen. Runners on first and third, nobody out. Throw over to first in the pickoff attempt. Sepulveda is going to get in there safe. Cole Seacrest, the center fielder from the Acadiana Cane Cutters, will be on deck. Pitch on the way from Sakura is going to be down and away to even the count. 5 hits already tonight for Team Blue, none for Team Red. As the 1-1 pitch to Nielsen is going to be bouncing away for ball 2. So a 2-1 count here to Alex Nielsen. Cole Seacrest on deck, as that pitch from Sakura is going to miss outside for ball 3. Count sitting at 3-1. Runners on first and third for Team Blue. Nobody out here in the top of the second inning. Pitch on the way to Nielsen is going to be swung on and missed for strike 2. So a 3-2 count here to Nielsen. Pitch on the way from Sakura. Runner's going to take off to second, and that one's going to miss outside for ball 4. And Team Blue now with the bases loaded and nobody out here in the top of the second. So after the Alex Nielsen walk, with the bases loaded, nobody out in the top of the second inning, Cane Cutters center fielder Cole Seacrest will be the batter up. First pitch on the way to Seacrest is going to miss inside for ball 1. One 0 pitch coming to Seacrest, high and away, was swung on and missed to even the count up at 1-1. So 1-1 count here to the Cane Cutters center fielder Seacrest, as Seacrest fouls it off to the right side. Count will move to 1-2. Chandler Morris on third, Sepulveda on second, Nielsen on first. Seacrest is going to pop this one up. Out into right field is under it is Zach Howard, and the runner is going to tag up, and the throw is going to be way too high. And Team Blue will add another run here in the top half of the second after the sacrifice fly by Cole Seacrest. So back to the top of the order for Team Blue as the left fielder Cole Coker from the Brazos Valley Bombers will step up. Runners on first and second here for Coker. First pitch on the way is going to be swung on over the head of the second baseman Xavier Moore, and just like that, Team Blue will add another run to the board after Christian Sepulveda slides in to make it 3-0 Blue. So an RBI single by Cole Coker adds another run to the Blue team's lead. And the next batter up will be Ben Roden from the Texas Marshals. Already 6 hits so far for Team Blue here in only the top of the second inning. First pitch on the way from Sakura is going to be down and away for ball 1. On deck will be Rhett McCall from the Cane Cutters. The batter is Ben Roden from the Marshals. Runners on first and second with only 1 out. Pitch on the way to Roden. It's going to miss outside for ball 2. One-two pitch is going to not go in. It's going to be thrown over to second in a pickoff attempt, but it will not be successful. So a 2-0 count to Ben Roden, as the 2-0 pitch is going to be high and away for ball 3. And a 3-0 count here to Ben Roden. The 3-0 pitch is going to miss outside, and Roden's going to draw the walk and load the bases. So after Ben Roden walks, the batters will be loaded here for Team Blue with only 1 out, and the batter will be Rhett McCall from the Cane Cutters. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Rhett McCall from the Acadiana Cane Cutters will step up to bat, as the first pitch to McCall is going to be hit over to the third baseman, Michael Slayton, for the second out of the inning. So Rhett McCall hits a line drive right at third baseman Michael Slayton. And the next batter up with the bases loaded will be Robin Adames from the Bombers. First pitch on the way from to Adames is going to be inside for ball one. After a bad throw back to the pitcher, Team Blue is going to get a run home on the error committed by the catcher to the pitcher exchange. And the score moves to 4-0 Blue. So after the error, the Team Blue takes a 4-0 lead. And Robin Adames, the batter, with runners on first and second. 1-0 pitch to Adames is going to miss outside, going back to the netting. And the runners are going to advance to second and third as the count moves to 2-0. So after the bad throw by Sakura, runners move over to second and third with 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. Team Blue leads Team Red 4-0. Looks like there's going to be a quick time here as Sakura might have slipped on that last bad pitch. And they're looking to get the mound raked up a little bit. Try and make the footing a little better. So we're going to step aside for just a moment as they try and get this figured out here out on the mound. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the TCL All-Star Game. So after the quick delay, Adames is going to pop the first pitch up that he sees over to the first baseman Thomas Jeffries for the third out of the inning. So after about the 5-minute delay, trying to get the mound situated so the pitchers would not slip, Robin Adames will pop up for the third out of the inning. So we head to the bottom of the second. Team Blue adds 3 in the top of the second to make it a 4-0 game. We're going to step aside. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the TCL All-Star Game. Back here in Victoria, we head to the bottom of the second inning. Team Blue holds a 4-0 lead over Team Red after Team Blue scores 3 in the top of the second inning. First batter up here for Team Red will be the right fielder Zach Howard from the Victoria Generals. First pitch on the way to Howard is going to be fouled off to the left side for strike 1. Brady Batten still on the mound for Team Blue. And on deck will be Colton Kessler. 0-1 pitch to Howard is going to be popped up to the right side. Running under it is going to be the first baseman for out number 1. So good hustle there by the first baseman, Alex Nielsen from the Brazos Valley Bombers. And out number 1 has been recorded. So after Howard pops up, next batter up will be Colton Kessler from the Texarkana Twins. First pitch on the way from Batten to Kessler is going to be inside for ball 1. Xavier Moore of the Texas Marshals on deck as the 1-0 pitch is going to be high and away for ball 2. Colton Kessler supporting Kentucky Wildcats with his batting helmet as the 2-0 pitch is going to be down and away for ball 3. .30 pitch on the way from Batten to Kessler is going to miss outside. And Colton Kessler will draw a walk here with 1 out in the bottom of the second inning. So after Colton Kessler walks on a 4-pitch at bat, the next batter will be Xavier Moore from the Texas Marshals. First pitch to Moore is going to miss away for ball 1. Colton Kessler on first base. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Pitch on the way from Batten is going to miss outside for ball 2. Michael Slayton of the Victoria Generals on deck. Nick Barnes in the hole. 2-0 pitch coming to Moore is going to be in there for strike 1. Count sits at 2-1 here to the Texas Marshal hitter, Xavier Moore. He's playing second base tonight for Team Red. 2-1 pitch from Batten is going to miss outside And the count's going to move to 3-1. So a 3-1 pitch from Batten is going to miss high and away. And Xavier Moore is going to draw the walk with one out in the bottom of the second. So after Xavier Moore walks, the next batter up will be Michael Slayton from the Victoria Generals. First pitch on the way to Slayton is going to miss outside for ball one. Slayton was the runner-up in the home run derby, losing to eventual champion Christian Sepulveda from the Bombers. We're going to have a quick mound visit here to try and get things figured out with pitcher Brady Batten. We're going to step aside for just a moment. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the TCL All-Star Game. So after the short mound visit, possibly to talk to Brady Batten about his footing out there, as Gabe Secura was also struggling to get footing on the pitching, as the 1-0 pitch to Slayton is going to be in there for strike one. Both pitchers struggling here with this wet dirt today at Riverside Stadium, as the rain is still coming down, making the grip on the cleats a little tougher. 1-1 pitch from Slayton is going to be fouled off to the right side for strike two. So Xavier Moore on first, Colton Kessler on second. One out here in the bottom of the second from Michael Slayton. 1-2 pitch coming to Slayton. It's going to be bouncing away. Nice scoop there by blue team catcher Rhett McCall. The count moves to 2-2. Nick Barnes, the designated hitter, will be on deck. Luis Vargas will be in the hole. 2-2 pitch on the way to Slayton is going to be fouled back. Michael Slayton doing everything he can here to stay alive in this at-bat. 2-2 count here to the Victoria General, Michael Slayton. Pitch from Batten is going to be fouled back once again. So a 2-2 count coming to Michael Slayton with runners on first and second and one out. Team Red trails Team Blue 4-0. As Slayton is going to foul another ball back to once again stay alive. Two-two pitch coming from Batten to Slayton. It's going to be hit over to the third baseman, Adamas. He's going to step on the bag, throw across the first. It's not going to be there in time. But Team Blue will record the out here in the bottom of the second inning. So after Michael Slayton on with a single, the batter up will be Nick Barnes, the designated hitter from the Victoria Generals. First pitch on the way to Barnes is going to be in there for strike one. Count quickly moves to 0-1. Michael Slayton on first. And Xavier Moore on second for Team Red. Nick Barnes, the batter, as the 0-1 pitch to Barnes is going to be high and away for ball one. One count. Here to the designated hitter, Barnes. Pitch on the way from Brady Batten is going to be high, swung on and missed. And the count quickly moves to 1-2. One-two count here to Barnes. Luis Vargas on deck. Pitch is on the way, is going to be high and away for ball two. Your infield tonight for Team Blue: Alex Nielsen at first, Chandler Morris at second, Christian Sepulveda at short, and Robin Adames at third. Brady Batten, the pitcher, 2-2 pitch is going to be fouled off to the right side. Left field is Cole Coker. Center field is Cole Seacrest. Right field is Casey Danley. Two-two pitch coming from Batten to Barnes is going to miss high and away, and the count's going to go full to 3-2. Full 3-2 pitch to Barnes is going to be swung on and missed for strike three, and that will be the third out of the inning. So no runs in the bottom half of the second for Team Red, and we head to the third. Blue leads Red 4-0. We're going to step aside. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the TCL All-Star Game. Back here in Victoria, we head to the top of the third inning. Blue leads Red 4-0. New pitcher in for the Red team will be William Gilbert, the sophomore out of Baylor University, playing for the Texas Marshals this season. So the first batter up here for Team Blue will be Casey Danley from the Bombers. First pitch on the way from Gilbert is going to be popped up in the infield. And actually, the center fielder Michael Williams is going to run under that one for out number one. So after the pop-up by Casey Danley, the next batter up here for Team Blue will be Chandler Morris from the Cane Cutters. Chandler Morris already with a hit tonight for Team Blue, as the first pitch is going to be high and away for ball one. Chandler Morris playing his college ball at Texas A&M University, as the 1-0 pitch is going to be hit high and away over to center fielder Michael Williams for the second out of the inning. So after the pop fly by Chandler Morris, next batter up will be Christian Sepulveda from the Bombers. First pitch to Sepulveda is going to be outside for ball one. Sepulveda already with a hit tonight in his first at-bat, as the second pitch from Gilbert's going to be high and away for ball two. Two-0 count coming to Sepulveda. Big swing and a miss for strike one. Christian Sepulveda playing for the Brazos Valley Bombers and playing his college ball at Galveston Junior College. As a 2-1 pitch is going to be swung on and missed, and Sepulveda has the count even at 2-2 on him from William Gilbert. Sepulveda was the eventual champion of the Home Run Derby earlier here at Riverside Stadium. 2-2 pitch coming. So a 3-2 count here to Christian Sepulveda is going to be fouled over to the left side to stay alive in the at-bat. So 3-2 count. Pitch coming from Gilbert. It's going to be popped up behind for the catcher. And it's going to be caught for out number 3. So Colton Kessler makes the catch for out 3 and no runs in the top of the third. And we head to the bottom half of the inning. Blue leads red 4-0. We're going to step aside. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the TCL All-Star Game. Back here in Victoria, we head to the bottom of the third inning as Team Blue leads Team Red 4-0. New pitcher in for Team Blue will be Jacob Norman from Louisiana Lafayette, playing for the Cane Cutters this year. First pitch from Norman is going to be fouled off to the right side, to the left side for strike one. Luis Vargas, the Victoria General batter, up here in the bottom half of the third. Second pitch on the way from Norman to Vargas is going to be hit into right field for a base hit to start off the bottom half of the third inning. So Luis Vargas with a single into right, and the next batter up will be Michael Williams, the center fielder for the Generals. First pitch on the way from Norman is going to miss outside, and Vargas is going to move over to second base. Looks like Norman might have slipped a little bit there on some of that dirt. It is still sprinkling a little bit here in Victoria. And as I mentioned, making that pitching mound a little squishy out there for the pitchers. 1-0 pitch coming on the way to Williams. He's going to miss outside for ball two. Count moves to 2-0 here to the center fielder, Michael Williams. 2-0 pitch coming from Norman. That one's going to miss outside, and Vargas is going to move down to third. Count will move to 3-0 here to Michael Williams. .30 pitch coming to Williams. He's going to be in there for strike one. Thomas Jeffries will be on deck with Zach Howard in the hole. .31 pitch from Norman on the way is going to be hit up the middle. Williams is going to hustle down the first. Nice scoop by the shortstop Christian Sepulveda. And Williams will be thrown out at first. But Team Red is going to get a run on the board as Vargas strolls home. So after the RBI single, the RBI sacrifice by Michael Williams, Thomas Jeffries the next batter up. As the first pitch to Jeffries is going to miss outside for ball one. Thomas Jeffries, the first baseman from the Generals. As Jeffries is going to hit this one into right field, and it's going to go past the right fielder. And Jeffries is going to scoot around to second base, going for three. Going for the triple. Jeffries is going to slide into third base for a triple. Here in the bottom half of the third inning. So Thomas Jeffries turning on the burners, running around the bags. Gets into third with a triple after it goes past the right fielder's glove. And the next batter up will be Zach Howard, the right fielder from the Victoria Generals. Runner on third base with one out. First pitch on the way to Howard is going to be popped up over to the left side. It's going to be dropped by everybody for a foul ball. The batter is actually Dylan Ditzenberger from the Texarkana Twins. Zach Howard is on deck. So Dylan Ditzenberger playing his college ball at the University of Kansas, playing for the Texarkana Twins. 0-1 count. A 0-1 pitch on the way to Ditzenberger is going to be hit into center field, and it looks like it's going to drop, and it is. And Team Red will get another run on the board as Thomas Jeffrey strolls home after the Dylan Ditzenberger RBI single. So Team Red slowly cutting into this lead, making the game 4-2. The next batter up will be Zach Howard, the right fielder from the Victoria Generals. First pitch on the way to Howard is going to be swung on, fouled back. Colton Kessler on deck for Team Red, as they've scored 2 runs here in the bottom half of the third. Four to 2 lead for Team Blue. Jacob Norman, the pitcher for the blue team. Zach Howard, the batter. Pitch on the way from Norman is going to miss outside, and the count's going to move to 1-1. As I mentioned, the red team scoring 2 runs here in the bottom half of the third. 1-1 pitch is going to miss outside for ball 2. Dylan Ditzenberger, the runner on first for Team Red. 1 out here in the bottom of the third inning, as the 2-1 pitch is going to miss inside to make the count 3-1 here to Zach Howard. So a 3-1 count to the right fielder, Howard. Pitch on the way. It's going to be swung on and missed. Big swing and a miss, and the count's going to go full. Zach Howard playing his college ball at Embry-Riddle, playing for the hometown Victoria Generals this season. 3-2 pitch coming from Norman is going to be fouled back to stay alive in the count. Home run derby earlier here at Riverside Stadium. Saw Christian Sepulveda of the Brazos Valley Bombers defeating Michael Slayton in the final round. Three-two pitch on the way from Norman is going to be swung on and missed by Zach Howard. And Jacob Norman will strike out Howard for the second out of the inning. So after the strikeout by Zach Howard, Colton Kessler of the Texarkana Twins will be the next batter up. Runner on first base with 2 outs. Pitch on the way from Norman is going to miss inside for ball 1. Colton Kessler playing his college ball at Kentucky University, playing for the Texarkana Twins this season. As that one is going to miss inside, and it's going to go off of the leg of Kessler, as the ball looked like it slipped out of Jacob Norman's hand. And Team Red now with runners on first and second and 2 outs. So after Colton Kessler is hit by a pitch, the next batter up will be the second baseman Xavier Moore of the Texas Marshals. First pitch on the way to Moore is going to be fouled over to the left side for strike one. Xavier Moore playing his college ball at Southern University, playing for the Texas Marshals this summer. 0-1 pitch on the way to Moore is going to be popped up to the right side. This could be the third out of the inning, as the right fielder is going to run under it for the third out. But Team Red scores 2 runs in the bottom half of the third, and we head to the fourth with the score being 4-2 Blue. We're going to step aside. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the TCL All-Star Game. Back here in Victoria, we head to the top of the fourth inning as Team Blue leads Team Red 4-2. New pitcher in for Team Red will be Pedro Garcia. Garcia playing for the Victoria Generals this year, playing his college ball at Mid-American Nazarene University. And the first batter up for Team Blue will be Alex Nielsen of the Bombers. So once again, that's Pedro Garcia on the mound for Team Red. Alex Nielsen, the batter for Team Blue. First pitch on the way is going to be popped up behind for Colton Kessler. Kessler is going to run under it for the first out of the inning. So after the pop fly by Alex Nielsen, the next batter up will be Cane Cutter's catcher Cole Seacrest. Center fielder Cole Seacrest, as that pitch is going to be in there for ball one. So it is the Cane Cutters center fielder, Cole Seacrest. As Seacrest is going to ground that one up over to the third baseman, Michael Slayton. Throw over to first is just going to be in time. And Seacrest is going to be thrown out at first for the second out of the inning. So after the ground out by Cole Seacrest, back to the top of the order for Team Blue will be Brazos Valley Bombers hitter Cole Coker. First pitch on the way from Garcia is going to be in there for strike one. Cole Coker playing his college ball at Lamar University, playing for the Bombers this summer. As the 0-1 pitch is going to be miss outside for ball one. One pitch coming from Garcia to Coker, and it's going to be foul tipped back for strike two. Cole Coker 1 for 2 tonight with a hit and a strikeout. As the 1-2 pitch is going to be in there for strike three, and Pedro Garcia will record the strikeout on Cole Coker. So we head to the bottom half of the fourth inning. Team Blue holds a 4-2 lead over Team Red. We're going to step aside, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the TCL All-Star Game. Back here in Victoria, we head to the bottom of the fourth inning as Team Blue leads Team Red 4-2 here in the TCL All-Star Game. New pitcher in here for Team Blue will be Hayden Eber from the Acadiana Cane Cutters. Michael Slayton, the batter for Team Red, as the first pitch from Eber is going to be in there for strike one. So Hayden Eber, the pitcher, playing his college ball at Louisiana Lafayette, playing for the Cane Cutters this summer. As the second pitch into Slayton is going to be check swung for strike two. Michael Slayton, the batter, playing his college ball at Benedictine College, playing for the Generals this summer. As the 0-2 pitch from Eber is going to be bouncing away for ball one. No hits tonight in the game for Michael Slayton. One-two count to the third baseman. Pitch on the way from Eber. A beautiful off-speed pitch is just going to miss outside for ball two. Very close one there for the umpire to make the call. Nick Barnes, a designated hitter, on deck for Team Red. 2-2 pitch on the way from Eber to Slayton is going to be swung on and missed, and a strikeout for Hayden Eber here to start the bottom of the fourth. So after Hayden Eber strikes out Michael Slayton, the next batter up for Team Red will be Nick Barnes, the designated hitter. As the first pitch to Barnes is going to be outside for ball one. 1-0 pitch coming to Barnes is going to be outside for ball two. Nick Barnes playing his college ball at Georgia Gwinnett, playing for the Generals this summer. Two-0 pitch to Barnes is going to be down and away, and the count quickly will move to 3-0. Nick Barnes with a strikeout tonight for Team Red. From Hayden Eber. That one's going to be bouncing down and away for ball four, and Nick Barnes walks on a 4-pitch at-bat.
Next up for the Victoria Generals, Luis Vargas.
So after Nick Barnes walks on 4 straight pitches, the next batter up will be the left fielder Luis Vargas from the Victoria Generals. First pitch on the way to Vargas is going to be in there for strike one. So 3 straight Generals as Barnes sits on first, Vargas up to bat, and Williams on deck. As the second pitch from Eber is going to be way inside, Vargas having to jump out of the way, and the count moves to 1-1. One pitch coming to Vargas as Barnes is going to steal over to second base to move over to second. So now a runner on second base for Luis Vargas with 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. 2-1 pitch from Eber is going to be down and away for ball 3. So a 3-1 count here from Eber to Vargas, as that one is going to miss outside, and another walk by Hayden Eber puts 2 runners on first and second. So after the walk by Vargas, the center fielder Michael Williams will step in for Team Red. Williams playing for the Generals this summer. Thomas Jeffries on deck, as the first pitch to Williams is going to be down and away for ball 1. Runners on first and second here for Team Red. It's a big swing and a miss by Williams, leaving the count up. 1-1 count coming to Williams. Pitch on the way from Eber. It's going to be fouled back for strike 2. So 1-2 count here to the center fielder Michael Williams. Plays his college ball at Paris Junior College. As the 2-1 pitch is going to be in there. Beautiful off-speed pitch. And Hayden Eber is going to strike out Michael Williams looking. So after Hayden Eber striking out Michael Williams, the first baseman Thomas Jeffries from the Victoria Generals will step in. As the first pitch to Jeffries is going to be fouled back. Thomas Jeffries tonight with a hit and a run scored. As the 0-1 pitch is going to miss outside for ball one. One pitch on the way to Jeffries. It's going to be fouled back into the netting for strike two. So 1-2 count here to the first baseman, Thomas Jeffries. Runners on first and second. Pitch on the way. That one's going to be fouled off to the left side. Thomas Jeffries staying alive. Thomas Jeffries playing his college ball at Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Playing for the Generals this summer. As Jeffries calls time. 1-2 pitch on the way. He's going to be in there for strike three. And Hayden Eber strikes out Thomas Jeffries, looking to end the inning. So we head to the fifth. Blue leads red 4-2. We're going to step aside. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the TCL All-Star Game. Back here in Victoria, we head to the top of the fifth inning as Team Blue holds a 4-2 lead over Team Red. First batter up here for Team Red will be Ben Roden from the Texas Marshals. Pedro Garcia of the Victoria Generals still on the mound. First pitch on the way is going to be fouled back off the umpire's mask. The umpire plays it off. So Ben Rowden playing his college ball at Gulf Coast State, playing for the Marshals this summer. So after the foul ball, the count sits at 0-1. Pitch on the way from Garcia. Off-speed pitch is going to be in there for strike two. So 0-2 pitch coming from Garcia to Rowden. That one's going to be popped up over to the right fielder, Zach Howard. for the first out of the inning. So after Ben Rowden pops up to right field for the first out of the inning, next batter up for Team Blue will be the catcher Rhett McCall from the Acadiana Cane Cutters. First pitch on the way to McCall is going to be in there for strike one. Second pitch from Garcia to McCall. Beautiful off-speed pitch will be in there for strike two. Rhett McCall playing his college ball at Lamar University. Playing for the Cane Cutters this summer. As the 0-2 pitch to McCall is going to be fouled back. Oh-2 count here to the batter, Rhett McCall. Pitch on the way from Pedro Garcia is going to be swung on and missed by McCall. And Pedro Garcia will record the strikeout in the second out of the inning. So after Rhett McCall goes down swinging, with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning, Robin Adames will step in for Team Blue. First pitch on the way to Adames is going to be swung on and missed for strike one. Robin Adames playing his college ball at Lamar University. Playing with the Brazos Valley Bombers this summer. 0-1 pitch on the way to Adames is going to miss outside to even the count up at 1-1. One pitch coming from Garcia. Going to miss outside for ball two. Casey Danley of the Bombers will be on deck for Team Blue. That's a 2-1 pitch to Adames. He's going to miss outside for ball three. Three-one count here to third baseman Robin Adames from the Brazos Valley Bombers. Pitch on the way from Garcia is going to be popped up over to the right side. Hustling over for it is the second baseman Xavier Moore. Nice hustle. But Moore could not get there. And with that foul ball, the count moves to 3-2. So 3-2 count here to Adames. Nobody on base, 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Pitch on the way. It's going to be grounded over to the left side, but it's going to just go foul. And the count will remain 3-2. Three-two pitch coming to Adames. That's going to be popped up over to the center fielder, Michael Williams, for the third out of the inning. So no runs in the top of the 5th. And we head to the bottom half of the inning. Blue lead red 4-2. We're going to step aside. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the TCL All-Star Game. Back here in Victoria, we head to the bottom of the 5th inning as the blue team leads the red 4-2. New pitcher in for the blue team will be Cody Collins from the Brazos Valley Bombers. First batter up here for the red team will be Dylan Ditzenberger from the Texarkana Twins. As the first pitch to Ditzenberger is going to go off the glove of the second baseman of the blue team for a base hit to start the inning. So the ball goes off the glove of second baseman Chandler Morris. And Zach Howard of the Victoria Generals will be will be the next batter up for Team Red. First pitch on the way to Howard is going to be popped up to center field. Running under it is the center fielder Cole Seacrest for the catch in the first out of the bottom of the 5th. So after Zach Howard flies out to center field, the next batter up will be the catcher Colton Kessler for Team Red. Dylan Ditzenberger on first with 1 out. Cody Collins the pitcher, as the pitch from Collins is going to be in there for ball 1. One-0 count here to Colton Kessler. It's going to be swung on and fouled back for strike 1. Colton Kessler playing his college ball at Kentucky University. Playing for the Texarkana Twins this summer. Xavier Moore on deck here for Team Red. 1-1 pitch is going to be outside. Off-speed pitch is just going to miss for ball 2. Two-one count on the way. That one's going to be hit over past the first baseman. And a base hit for Colton Kessler. And Dylan Ditzenberger is going to move over to third base. So after the base hit by Colton Kessler, runners on first and third, with only 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th, Xavier Moore, the Texas Marshal, will step up to the plate. First pitch on the way to Moore is going to be fouled off to the right side for strike 1. So the 2 Twins players on the corners here for the Marshals hitter, Xavier Moore. A 1 pitch coming from Collins, and it's going to be hit into center field gap. And just like that, Team Red is going to add another run to the board after the Xavier Moore single. So after the single by Xavier Moore of the Marshals, runners on first and second, with only 1 out here, and Michael Slayton of the Generals will step up to bat. First pitch on the way to Slayton is going to be in there for strike 1. Bottom of the 5th inning, runners on first and second, 1 out here for Michael Slayton, as the 0-1 pitch is going to be bouncing away to make the count 1-1. Xavier Moore on first, Colton Kessler on second. Only 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Nick Barnes, the designated hitter, on deck. Pitch on the way is going to miss outside, and the count's going to move to 2-1. Two-one pitch coming to Slayton. It's going to miss just outside, and the count moves to 3-1. As Cody Collins falls behind here to Michael Slayton. 3-1 pitch coming, and it's going to be outside missing, and Collins is going to walk Slayton. And the bases now will be loaded here with one out in the bottom of the fifth. So after the bases loaded walk, loading the bases up with the walk, Nick Barnes, the designated hitter from the Victoria Generals, will step in. The first pitch will be in there for strike one. Slayton on first, Moore on second, Kessler on third. 0-1 pitch to Barnes is going to miss outside to even the count up at 1-1. 1-1 pitch coming from Cody Collins. Big swing and a miss by Barnes, and the count moves to 1-2. One-two pitch coming to Barnes is going to miss outside, and the count evens up at 2-2. Two-two pitch on the way to Barnes, and Barnes is going to ground that one over to the shortstop. Sepulveda. Throw over to second is going to get the run. And Team Red attempted to have two runners come home, but Xavier Moore is thrown out at the plate. But not before Team Red adds a run to the board, making the game 4-4 as we head to the sixth. We're going to step aside. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the TCL All-Star Game. Back here in Victoria, we head to the top of the sixth inning. as we're all knotted up 4-4 here between Team Red and Team Blue. New pitcher in for Team Red will be Shane Scott, playing his college ball at Fort Scott Community College and playing for the Texas Marshals this summer. First pitch on the way from Scott is going to be in there for strike one. Second pitch on the way is going to be popped up to center field. Michael Williams is going to run under it for the first out of the inning. So after the pop out, next batter up here will be Chandler Morris from the Cane Cutters. First pitch on the way from Shane Scott is going to be fouled off to the right side for strike one. One hit tonight in the game for Chandler Morris. As the 0-1 pitch is going to miss outside and the count evens up at 1-1. 1-1 pitch coming from Shane Scott. An off-speed pitch is just going to miss outside. And the count sits at 2-1. Two-one pitch coming. It's going to be outside, just missing. And the count moves to 3-1 here on Chandler Morris. Chandler Morris playing his college ball at Texas A&M University as he fouls that one off to the left side to make it a full 3-2 count. So 3-2 pitch coming. It's going to miss outside for ball four. Chandler Morris will draw the walk here in the top half of the sixth. Christian Sepulveda will be the next batter up here for Team Blue. As the first pitch to Sepulveda is going to be outside for ball one. Chandler Morris on first base with one out here in the top half of the sixth. Second pitch on the way to Sepulveda is going to be in there for strike one. Count quickly evens to 1-1 here on the Home Run Derby champion tonight, Christian Sepulveda of the Brazos Valley Bombers. 1-1 pitch is going to miss outside, and the count sits at 2-1. Two-one pitch on the way from Shane Scott is going to get past the glove of the third baseman. And a base hit will be recorded here. So Alex Nielsen of the Bombers will step up here with runners on first and second. After the Sepulveda base hit. Team Blue has led the whole game until the last inning. The bottom of the fifth inning, Team Red added 2 to tie the game up 4-4. First pitch on the way to Nielsen. It's going to be in there for strike one. Runners on first and second, and only one out. Alex Nielsen of Brazos Valley sees another pitch, and it's going to be in there for ball one. Alex Nielsen playing his college ball at Western Kentucky, playing for the Bombers this summer. Cole Seacrest on deck. As the pitch on the way from Shane Scott's going to miss outside, and the count sits to 2-1. Two-one pitch on the way, and that one's going to be hit over to the left side, but it's going to hook foul to even the count up at 2-2. So runners on first and second, 2-2 count here to Alex Nielsen. And that's going to get over to the third baseman. Nice catch over there for the second out of the inning. So after Alex Nielsen hits a line drive for out number 2, Cole Seacrest of the Cane Cutters will step up to bat with runners on first and second and 2 outs. First pitch on the way to Seacrest is going to be outside for ball one. Cole Seacrest playing his college ball at Lamar University, playing for the Cane Cutters this summer, as he sees a 1-0 pitch on the way from Shane Scott, and it's going to miss outside for ball two. Two-0 count here to Cole Seacrest. Pitch on the way. That one is going to miss outside, and the count quickly moves to 3-0 here to Cole Seacrest. All knotted up at 4 here between Team Blue and Team Red. 3-0 pitch to Seacrest is going to be in there for strike one. Seacrest thought it was ball 4. He started walking towards first base. Some of the fans here traveling to watch their sons play rumbled at that call as they thought it was ball 4. 3-1 pitch on the way, and that one is going to be inside, hitting off the elbow of Seacrest, and just like that, the bases are loaded here for Team Blue. So with the bases loaded here and 2 outs in the top of the 6th, Cole Coker will step in for Team Blue, as the first pitch to Coker is going to miss outside for ball 1. Cole Coker 1 for 3 tonight with a hit and an RBI and 2 strikeouts. Seven hits in the game tonight for Team Blue, 6 for Team Red. All knotted up 4-4. One 1-0 pitch is going to be grounded over to Xavier Moore at second base. Nice scoop there by the second baseman for the third out of the inning. So no runs here in the top half of the 6th, and we go to the bottom half of the inning. All knotted up 4-4. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the TCL All-Star Game. Back here in Victoria, we head to the bottom of the 6th inning as Team Red and Team Blue are all tied up 4-4. New pitcher in the game for Team Blue will be Jay French of the Texas Marshals. Leading off here for the red team will be Luis Vargas, the left fielder from the Victoria Generals, as the first pitch from French is going to miss outside for ball 1. Luis Vargas tonight with a hit and a walk for Team Red, as the 1-0 pitch from French is going to be in there for ball 2. Michael Williams, the center fielder, on deck, as Vargas hits that one over to the second baseman, and it's going to be caught for out number 1. So after Vargas hits a line drive straight to the second baseman, the next batter up will be the center fielder Michael Williams of the Victoria Generals. First pitch on the way to Williams. Off-speed pitch from French is going to miss for ball 1. Michael Williams 0 for 3 tonight for Team Red. Quick timeout called here by Team Blue. Nobody on base. 1 out in the bottom of the 6th here for Michael Williams, as the pitch is going to be just outside, and the count will move to 2-0. Two-0 pitch on the way from French to Williams. Big swing and a miss, and the count sits at 2-1. Thomas Jeffries will be on deck for Team Red, as a 2-1 pitch is going to be hit right up the middle to the shortstop Sepulveda for out number 2. So after Michael Williams grounds out, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning, Thomas Jeffries, the first baseman, will step up to bat. First pitch on the way to Jeffries, high and away, and the count moves to 1-0. Thomas Jeffries playing with the Victoria Generals this summer, as the 1-0 pitch is going to be foul tipped back into the catcher's mask, and he's going to need to walk that one off. Rhett McCall, the catcher, took one right to the mask